Hey, what's going on, everybody? TaylorMade Hoops coming to you live and direct once again with TaylorMade Hoops Player Circle. Today, I have a very, very special guest on. Let me go ahead and give you a little bit of his background. He's a three-star recruit, top 25 ranked player in the class of 2025, a diamond in the rough, one of the most underrated players nationally in the class of 2025. I have no other than Bryceson Melvin, 6'5" guard, 2025 player from RWG STEM Academy out there in Arlington, Texas. What's going on, Bryceson? How you doing today, man?
I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Oh man, no doubt, man. Let me go ahead and let everybody know what we'll be talking about today. Me and Bryceson will be talking about his love, enjoy for playing basketball. We'll be talking about him playing the guard position, and we'll be talking about his recruitment experience uh, attending a private school. So my first question is, man, is Bryson, where does your love for playing basketball come from, man? Where does that passion come from?
My dad played overseas, played pro for a long time, very long time. So just growing up, I was always around basketball. My dad, he sparked that connection to basketball, and I played basketball because of him. And then as I grew older, I developed my own connection towards basketball and my own love.
Okay, okay. Well, let me ask that, man. Yeah, I know your dad, man, and hey, the stories you tell are true, man. He was a bad man. So, any type of man, pressure, man, kind of, following in your dad's footsteps, or you kind of carve out your own lane, man.
Um, I really want to carve out my own lane, but also give him his credit when it's due, and just really continue just to be great, just to be great as possible. That's our mindset at all times, just getting better every day and just trying to be great.
Oh man, and I like you saying, and I like your mind frame, Bryce. 'Cause that's what I tell everybody. I'm in no competition with nobody. I'm just in competition with a person that I was yesterday. I
Yes,
want to try to
sir.
be. I want to try to be a better person the next day. That's the only person I'm in competition with, man. Is my last version of my last self, man. So I like to think like that, man. No doubt, man. No
Yes,
doubt.
sir.
No doubt. Well, man, for my viewers tuning in once again, man, I got a Bryson Melvin on 6'5" guard, 2025 player from RWG STEM Academy out there in Arlington, Texas. Hey, man, if you haven't seen him play, man, hey, he's a bad boy. I only had the best on, man. I only had the best on, man. He's one of the best. Let me ask this, man. I know you're a very versatile player, Bryson, but do you like playing on or off the ball more, and why?
Whenever I'm playing, I like to be on the ball, so I'm able to manipulate the defense and just play make for my teammates, and then also make plays for myself. You know, my main goal is to win, so whatever is needed to win, I'm willing to do. If it is play off the ball, then I'll try to find the best way to produce off the ball. But for me, I'd say on the ball.
Okay, okay. Well, no, man, I actually, I didn't want you to get upset at me, man, because I didn't want. I know that you're a basketball player, so I didn't want, I know your dad teach you that, be a basketball player, so I didn't want, what I'm saying, pin that stigma on you as being necessarily, a point guard, whatever. Which I think, I like the ball in your hands. Me personally, man, I like the ball in your hands, but I also seen, throughout the years of being fortunate enough to cover you, Bryce, I've seen you where you can't play off the ball, and you know how, what I'm saying, the cut and move, and if you got a smaller guy on you, you'll take him down low to the post or what have you. So, but I didn't want to do that to you. I had another one, another player. I'm not gonna say his name. He's versatile like you, what have you. And I said point guard. He's like, nah, coach, man. I play every position, coach. I play whatever position it is to win.
Right.
So I didn't want to pigeonhole you like that, man.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
man. No doubt, man. So let me
Appreciate
ask
that.
this. Let me ask this, Bryce. Speaking of players, who's your favorite player and why? I know you can probably say your dad, but other than your dad, man.
Um, right now, my favorite player, it'd probably be SGA. That's my favorite player. Uh,
Okay.
my favorite player because he just dominates. I feel like he dominates on every aspect of the game, and he takes his craft serious. I feel like a lot of guys they don't take their craft serious, but when I look at him, he's just all business. He's serious. It's just seriousness, and it reminds me of Kobe. It reminds me of Kobe. It really does. And Kobe was my favorite player before Shea, so I just naturally gravitated towards him.
Oh man, and the couple say about SGA, and I like how he do it, man. He just do it so quietly, so calmly, man. He like I call him a
Yes, sir.
quiet assassin with a smile on his face, you know.
Yeah,
Which I would tell him just like just like you know what I'm saying, it's not a bad thing, it's passion, but people don't understand, man. He talks noise, but he just he just be playing with it. You just don't really see it. He just ain't vocal with it because you'll see sometimes he'll do with the bucket, he kind of look at it like, like yeah, like oh
yeah,
yeah. It's gonna be a long night, player. You know what I'm saying? It's
yes,
gonna be a
sir.
long night. So no doubt, man. You do kind of remind me that you're kind of quiet confidence on the court, Bryceson.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, let me ask this, Bryceson. What do you feel is the best part of your game right now, man?
Uh, I feel the best part of my game is my ability to just to make plays down the floor, to make winning plays. I feel like if it requires me to rebound, it requires me to play defense, it requires me to pass. I just feel like I'm a player and I can just make those winning plays. And but I feel like also a great attribute I have is my ability to pass. I love passing the ball, like hitting my wide open teammates, getting them the ball and just giving them the ability to make it easier on themselves to score and make plays.
Oh man, no man. But you say, and I can tell, man, that what you say, man, that you just not saying it for the camera, that you really do enjoy doing those things because your face is just lighting up, man, just sharing the ball, making winning plays. I can tell, like I said, at the end of the day, man, you want to do whatever it takes to win, and you understand that have a special, unique gift and skill set that you're able to do that, man. That a lot of kids don't. You have that rare combination of size, athleticism, along with a great skill level with IQ, man. So no doubt, man. No doubt.
Yes, sir.
Well, hey, once again, for my viewers that's tuning in, man, I'm very excited. As you tell, man, I have no other than Bryceson Melvin, 6'5" guard, 2025 player from RWG STEM Academy out there in Arlington, Texas. One of the top players in the class of 2025 nationally. But he still slept on a little bit. We go get to that. Go get to that a little bit down the line, man. But let me ask this, Bryceson. What do you feel you need to improve on, man, as far as in your game?
I feel like I can improve on everything. For me, there's not. I'm never a finished product. I feel like me and my dad take pride in just improving every day because there's always something we need to work on. We're never perfect. I feel like one game you can go 10 for 12, and then the next game you can miss all your shots.
Yeah.
So it's like the game is just so exponential. It's up and down. So we just got to find that common ground to stay consistent. So I feel like as long as we consistently work and we consistently focus on certain things, we'll eventually get better at every aspect of basketball.
No, man, I like your thought process. Like you say, man, you got to build those habits. People
Yes,
don't
sir.
realize that, man. I tell people all the time, man, that your behavior become your habits become your behavior, and your behavior is who you are. So you got to practice those things consistently every day. But like you say, it's just repetition, man. And people
Right.
don't realize that. I tell young players that, man, that basketball is a repetition game, man. It's repetition, 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 repetition. You got to do some of the same things over and over. I know you're a student of the game, and I used to tell my son this, man, that I say, hey, it's no secret of getting better. You know this. Your dad tells this. The same drills that you see Luka doing, Kyrie doing, or what have you. That's the same drills that you guys do, or what have you. But they just doing more with more passion. More
Hmm.
frequently with more passion. Because you'll see, for example, I see Paul George sometimes warming up before the NBA games. He's doing two ball, two ball, two ball. Ball him, two ball him. Or I may see a player over there. He's doing form shooting, what have you. So it's all like you say, man. It's nothing. No secret, this, Bryce. No secret drill, what have you. Just a matter of you just, like you say, repetition, doing it over and over, putting that work in on a consistent basis, man.
Right. Yes, sir.
No doubt. Well, hey, as you can tell, once again, man, I'm very excited, man. I have no other than my main man, Bryceson Melvin, 6'5", guard, 2025 player from RWG STEM Academy in Arlington, Texas. We just chopping it up, man, on TaylorMade Hoops Players Circle. Let me ask this, Bryceson, who has had the biggest impact or influence on you basketball wise?
I say my father. Me and my dad, we've been working for a long time. I started playing basketball when I was I'd say 12. That's when I started, like, me and my dad started really working out and
Okay.
taking basketball serious. I didn't play my first AAU season until I was 16. I
Wow.
played.
Okay.
So, yep. Since when I was 16, going into my junior year, I played 17U. I was 16. Um, so my dad, we've just been putting the plan together. We've just been chopping away at it, man. We're just trying to accomplish the goal that we had to one day be in a green room and just continue chopping away at it.
Oh yeah, like you said, man, all you trying to do, man, dad just wants you to do, man, like we want any father, to have a son. He just wants to maximize your opportunities, your abilities, and your talents, man. That's it.
Yes, sir. Yes,
And
sir.
at the end of the day, like you say, man, let the tree fall where you chop it at, man. Once if you put that work in, man, that's all we want, man.
Sir.
That's all we want, man.
Yes, sir.
Well, let me ask this, Bryson. I know it's a little bit different because you're not in a traditional public school setting or what have you. But what do you feel are the advantages and maybe some of the disadvantages of playing and attending a private school as far as recruitment goes, man?
Um, I feel like due to my father being my coach, we have some control over the scheduling.
Okay.
So we're able to my dad's able to put the team in certain positions. Like we went to Las Vegas, we went to Tarkanian Classic, and we did really well. We lost one game, but we played really well. And we were just gave us the opportunity to be in front of certain eyes
Yeah.
that the guys that just got to the school they weren't able to be in front of last year. So
Okay.
I just feel like that's a part of private school that has really benefited
Okay.
what we're trying to do. And I feel like I can't speak on any disadvantages because I haven't felt any. I don't
Okay.
really.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I feel like the one thing though, I feel like I can't wait to experience like the college crowd. Can't wait to
Yeah.
experience that.
Okay, okay. So,
Yes,
so,
sir.
so we say, Bryce, other than maybe, you playing somewhere, not gonna say certain school, but that maybe a bigger school, they
Hmm.
have, bigger fan base, maybe, when you go to games, some of the bigger crowds, that's the only part that you may kind of miss or what have you. But like you say, you're gonna get there because, you gonna go to, a big time Power Five school probably. So you go experience that. But I give say, and I like your answer, like to say, man, it's not wrong. It's no disadvantage because, like I say, you being honest, everything, like you say, man, been probably going as planned as what you and your dad set it out to be, or what have you, man. And like you say, I really respect you and your dad the way that y'all do it. Your own way, your own lane. You don't always have to be the traditional way. I tell people all the time, you can get to the same place, many different ways. You don't
Hmm.
have to go down the same street. So
Right.
that's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. And the most important part, like you say, y'all in control of everything as far as the recruitment and what have you goes. So that's the most important part, man. That's
Yes,
good
sir.
stuff, man. That's good stuff, man. Well, let me ask this, man. Still talking about you as far as your recruitment and being a player, what have you. Uh, I know I feel this way about you, but do you feel underrated or slept on as a player? And if so, why?
To be honest, I don't really ever think about things like that.
Okay,
I really don't compare myself to anybody else because I
there
know
you
that
go.
comparison is the thief of joy. So I don't really do that. And I'd rather just enjoy the journey because everybody's journey is different. Everybody's
Yes,
journey.
sir.
There's guys that have won NBA championships that went to JUCO first. So it's everybody's journey is totally different. So I just think when I get the opportunity to be on that floor, on the big stage, I feel like I'm gonna dominate. I'm gonna take that opportunity that I'm getting and I'm gonna make the best of it. I'm just gonna be locked in, I'm gonna be focused and man, just it's gonna be great, I feel like.
Man, hey man, I'll be honest with you, man. I've enjoyed talking with you, man. That's why I like doing these interviews, honestly, man, Bryson, other than helping y'all, get exposure and things of that sort, man, is because just getting a chance to know you, guys, because I get to see y'all guys play or what have you, and sometimes I get to chop with y'all, after game or doing passes, but never kind of get down and sit down and talk with you guys to see what type of great young men, the majority of you guys are, man. How intelligent, man, you guys
Mhm.
are. And I like to do this, to show people this that it's bigger than basketball. That you guys have a plan, y'all articulate, y'all very educated, goal oriented, go be successful, young brothers, especially the ones that look like me and you, man. Because
Yes, sir.
sometimes we get that bad stigmatization. They think we're just all athletic. We don't, we're not educated. So, man, I
Yes,
like how
sir.
you carry yourself, man.
Yes,
Really do.
sir.
I'm really impressed by you, man. I really am, man. Uh, but no, but just kind of piggyback on what you said, Bryce. No, I tell people that all the time. You can't. I tell my son this, man. You can't compare. Not to get too spiritual or what have you, but you're right, man. It says in the word, man, that's you gonna be, man. Y'all should be unhappy if you compare, because you don't know
Mhm.
what God has in plan for everybody. Everybody's journey is different or what have you. So you said the most important part. Enjoy your journey. You can't look at don't look at the next man's journey. Enjoy your journey. I'm pretty sure your dad tells you this all the time. You hear it all the time. Had them blinders on. That tunnel vision. Had those blinders on, man. And I know he does, because you always keep chopping at that wood. That's old
Yes,
school
sir.
thing there's old heads always say, man. So keep doing it, man. Keep doing it,
Yes,
Bryce,
sir.
man. Yes,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
man. Well, as you can tell, guys, man, I'm very excited. Also, as I just said, man, very impressed, man, with the guest they have on right now, which is Bryceson Melvin, 6'5" guard, 2025 player from RWG STEM Academy in Arlington, Texas. Just chopping up, man, having a great time. Just learning a little bit more about this young king, this young man. Let me ask this, man. You spoke about your dad, and don't get into trouble. I don't want to get you put out the house, okay? I don't want you to get put out the house, man. But how's you like playing for your dad, Coach Melvin?
Um, Playing for my dad it's fun. I feel like it's fun because you get to have a certain connection.
Okay.
I get to have a certain connection with my dad that most people like they probably won't have. Like my dad, like he's my best friend. Like
Yeah, yeah.
he's always there, and I feel like I'm grateful. And then on the court in practice, he's always holding me accountable. He's not micromanaging me, but he's if I make a if I do something, he's like, "Oh, I know you're better than that." He's gonna point it out. He's not scared to point it out, and that's how it's supposed to be. I feel like it's gonna make me better. It's gonna make me better. Like that. I feel like that's the main reason why I am where I am mentally is because of my dad.
Mhm, mhm, mhm. Yeah, and I'm just gonna kind of touch on that since I didn't see this question, man. But what's one of the biggest piece of advice that you have taken or learned from your dad
Um,
as far as basketball wise?
I'd say the biggest advice my dad has given me is keep the main thing the main thing. I feel like that
Okay.
is because there's a lot of guys that are skillful. There's a lot of guys that work hard. There's a lot
Yeah.
of guys that are good on the basketball court, but there's stuff off the court that gets them unfocused. There's stuff like
Okay.
that.
I
So
follow you.
we
Okay.
always emphasize just staying focused, staying locked in on what we're doing, and
Hmm.
not to do anything off the court that jeopardizes what we're trying to do and what we're trying to accomplish. Because we know that the dream that we have is sensitive. You can't go off and get in trouble and do some stuff
Hmm.
that's not probably not even you. You're probably doing it for somebody else or because of somebody else. You can't
Yes.
go do that and then still expect your dream to happen and your dream to work. It's just not. That's just reality.
Hmm. Hmm. Man, that's something really important, man. That young men need to know about, man. That off the court stuff, whatever. I know you saw the story, man, about the little kid, man, that ended up getting killed, whatever. Real good player and had the high GPA on the team and want to do other stuff, what have you, man. And like you say, you got to understand that, man. Keep the main thing the main thing, and you got to choose. You can't do both. I tell people, man, you can't do both. I tell everybody, do the right thing, but everybody's not gonna do the right thing. But you can't be a basketball player and try to be a thug or try to be a gangster. It's just not gonna work, man. Eventually, it's
Right.
gonna it's gonna butt heads, man. So that's
Sir.
that's good you say that, man. You got to keep the main thing, man. Yes, sir.
Sir.
Well, Let me ask this. You spoke of your teammates a lot or what have you earlier in the interview. So I'm gonna ask you this, man. Put you on the spot. Uh, what do you like most about your team and your teammates, Bryson?
Um, I like the the way we were able to glue so fast because um this year only 4 players returned from last year's team, and
Okay.
we're all seniors. So there's only 4 players that returned from last year's team. So we had 6, 7 new guys come in. So it was just in the beginning, it was kind of awkward because it was like, oh, I've seen these guys around. I've seen these guys for years, but I don't know how it's gonna be actually being on
Yeah.
their team and playing with them. But then 3, 4 months go by, you know, throughout the season. It's just good energy, and it just feels good to have a team that glued so fast. And I feel like it's just positive energy. I feel like most teams have a lot of negative energy. I feel like we're doing a great job of being positive, encouraging each other, motivating each other in practice. Whenever we see somebody slacking, we say something. We just don't let them slack. We say something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you
And
tell me. Yeah.
yep, and I feel like that's gonna make us all better. And it's just gonna be able to help us whenever it's time to play against other teams, whenever it's time to go out of town. I feel like now it's not gonna feel like a couple of us against the whole building. Now it's
Mm-hmm.
all the whole team against everybody. So now
Mm-hmm.
we feel stronger, we feel more focused, we feel better playing basketball, and it makes us joyful and it makes us want to enjoy basketball. Playing with guys you want to play with that makes you want to enjoy basketball. So I feel I feel like that's just something that we've developed over here.
Oh man, you said a lot. That's the most important part, man. My experiences, man. Long time ago was in your shoes playing. But to be honest, man, they support you. They support you. To be honest, man, that you gonna remember the most. Bryson, I'm gonna tell you, when you get old, become old here like me and your dad. It's the part about, like you say, going out of town trips with your teammates, man. You know, hanging out in the hotel, getting up, eating those continental breakfasts, making them waffles and stuff like that, man. And laughing and pranking each other at night or what have you. Just hanging out, man. And things that so being going somewhere like you say, especially like you guys do, playing the national schedule where you're out of town, where you may not have a fan in the gym, other than, your teammates and your coaches with you, and y'all trying, win the ball game, what have you. So you don't remember those things like that, like you said, man. It's kind of, real. Just want to let you know that, man. Hold on to these memories, man. I promise you, man.
Right.
They go by fast, man. They go by
Right.
fast, man.
It sure does.
No, it does. But once again, for my viewers tuning in, man, very, very excited, man. I have my main man, Bryceson Melvin on, 6'5" guard, 2025 player from RWG STEM Academy in Arlington, Texas. One of the top players, college coaches, man, in the country. Real big time player, man. Real big time player. And as you find it out, man, even a better young man. Uh, Bryson, as you can tell, man, I could talk a lot, man, talk for a long time, but unfortunately, man, we down to the last question, man. And I let you go, man. And I know you probably putting up some jumps going to watch some of these NFL playoffs, man. But let me ask this: if I'm a college coach or a school, why should I recruit you? Why should I recruit Bryson, man?
Um, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win. I feel like that's the main thing that that makes me attractive. I do whatever it takes to win. I'm versatile. I can do everything, and I'm willing to do anything to win. If I have to just play defense, then that I'm gonna make sure I play defense as hard as I can and best as I can because I know that eventually I'm gonna get better in other areas as I get better defensively. So,
Mm-hmm.
I just want to win. I just want to do whatever it takes to win.
And hey, college coaches, did you hear what you just said? I just got off an interview yesterday. Uh, I think they probably, I'm pretty sure they didn't contact you with it, but just got through interviewing Coach Tang at Kansas State, and he just
Hmm.
said the same thing, man. What you just said, he just reiterated what you said. He said, but I asked him, what are some of the things that, you know, recruits could be doing to improve, you know, improve the interest for college coaches recruiting them, you know, for us on the court? What could they be improving upon? And he said what you just said. One of the things, man, is that whatever it is, man, be a star in your role. You know, understand to go to college. You understand this. I know your dad has told you this, what have you. Hey, you may come into college, man. Everybody get to college, especially where you going, where you're going to be at, man. Everybody was All-American. Everybody, you know, was averaging 25, 30 points a game, what have you. But now you're on the team, like you said, Bryceson. So, but everybody wants to win. When you go to these schools like Kentucky and Kansas, they don't realize they have great players, they have great coaches. They want to win. So you got to be able to sacrifice. Okay, I was the man, but hey, for this team, coach may feel like you said, Bryceson, that your role may be better to be a 3-and-D guy. You know, you may be hey, most time, Bryce, say you only may get 4 or 5 shots a game. They're gonna be corner threes, but hey, but your whole role say I need you to stop the other players, best perimeter player, what have you. That's how it is when we get to college. So you said something, man, that you already kind of know, which is smart. The college coach is watching his IQ. He already understands that he knows that you got to be a star in your role, to do whatever it takes to help the team win. And that's what college coaches want. They want players that's gonna do things that's gonna affect winning, not necessarily scoring, man. And that's good that you said that, Bryceson, man. That's good to say. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, man, hey, man, I had such a great time, Bryceson. Seriously, man, I got to tease you, man. For all my viewers out there, he's a hard man to get in touch with, man. But I'm very glad that I did get in touch with him, man. I was patient and worked with the schedule, man. I really do, man. Appreciate the time, Bryceson. Before we go, man, 2 things. First thing, go ahead and let everybody know, the college coaches or students that may want to get in contact with you, any contact information you want to give out, like your cell number, if you want to do that, or your social media, you know, whatever you want to give out, you know, whatever information you want to give out.
Yes, sir. At Bryceson Melvin on Instagram, BRYCESON Melvin. Same thing on Twitter. Yeah.
Okay. Well, man, I got to go ahead and do this to you, man. Last thing. Who had the great pleasure of interviewing today? Who you rocking with, baby? Who you rocking with, Bryceson?
TaylorMade Hoops.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, man. Hey, good luck on the rest of the season, Bryceson, man. Tell your dad I said what's up, man, and stay on you, man. Hey, and honestly, man, I'm glad I had a chance to chop it up with you, man. Real impressed with you, man. And hey, man, if they ask me, man, which they ask me about a lot of players, I'll definitely vouch for you, man. No doubt, man. I rock with you. I like you, man. I like you, man. You nice young man. And remember what your dad say. Keep the main thing, Bryceson.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you.
All right, man. I appreciate you, man. You have a wonderful afternoon, man. Appreciate you, Bryceson.
Yes, sir. You too.
Okay. You too, man.